We don't need to just sit in the boss lair and hole up and be afraid and not do anything. There's obviously a fight. These guys are going to be distracted. Probably a good time to just, let's just take a peek and see what's going on. I bet he gets this guy right here. I don't know, but I bet he gets this one that's running out in the open in the mud. What did we say? What did we say? So great idea for Witty. Move up here, third party, just take a peek at what's going on, gets a kill. Horrible idea for this guy. Big mistake. This is one thing you do not want to be doing. If you just start cooking something out in the open, man, it's a death sentence. What up, gamers? Welcome in to today's episode of Spectating Hunt Showdown, Streamer Edition. Today we're taking a look at Witty, and let me just tell you right now, this is one of the best games I've ever seen. Quite possibly the perfect game in Hunt Showdown. Not only is Witty using an unstoppable loadout, absolutely S-tier loadout, he also has his aim on, his movement, his decision making. He gets into a flow state in Hunt Showdown. It is a sight to behold. The headshots, the movement, it's all on point, man. So this is going to be one of the best games you'll see. We're going to get right into it. But if you guys like this one, I hope you do. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy this episode of Spectating Hunt Showdown. We'll see you out there, gamers. Boom, gamers, hopping on board here. We got Witty pulling up to Nichols Prison on Lawson Delta. We're just going to jump right into the game here. I fast forwarded a little bit, so if you want to see the whole thing, I linked it in the description. We're just going to jump right into the action and just watch this fight play out. We'll go over loadout and things like that as the game progresses. But yeah, guys, let's get right into it. Witty, you up to bat, baby. Let's see what you got.
I can smell spitty band. About this like low fat, super high in protein.
Ooh, one really quick thing there. I know we're just right into it, but one really quick thing there is you notice how he's double jumping as he's running. That's one thing that kind of separates new and old players, or, you know, skilled and less skilled players. Just kind of your movement around the map, jumping around, you know, making yourself a hard target. It's not just about when you're running, but, you know, if you're peeking an angle or if you're in a fight or whatever, just making yourself a hard target. You know, that's one thing that's going to just get you killed less, you know, and get you more kills, because you're taking weird peeks, you're taking weird angles, people aren't ready for it, and you're just making yourself a harder target. So you just notice as he's just, again, right into it, as he's just running across the map, he's just jumping, because then you can't get an easy headshot on him. So that's one thing you'll learn as you play the game more, as you get more skilled. The harder you can make yourself to hit, the easier and the more wins you're going to get yourself. So just one real quick thing right in the beginning here. Looks like we got Mosin Spitzer, Dolch Precision, Throwing Spear, First Aid, Penny Shot Derringer, Flare Pistol, looks like a Vit Shot ammo box. We have a regen, a stamina going, and then a weak Vit Shot that he must have looted. So anyway, we'll get right back into it, but just one quick thing at the start there.
I've never
jump
had
around,
it before.
baby, jump around.
Never had it before.
Okay, so he's just getting right up in here. I love this, man. No shotgun needed. We're just getting right up into boss lair. Somebody's here. They're fighting it. About halfway done. This is such a good little angle you can take in this compound. You can just kind of sit here. Like, typically people aren't going to be low if they're fighting in this lair. So really good position for you to be in. So I like that he just busts up in here. I don't see many people playing this position either, so it's kind of like not the road less traveled, if you will. Nice headshot, just stays in it. We missed the first one, but since it's the Dolch P and it shoots so quickly, you just stay in it, get the follow-up, get an easy headshot, get back to...
Don't need to
no way.
Spider, don't do it.
Okay, I thought he was going to get poisoned there and die. That was close. Going for the burn, shooting the lantern. Big brain. Knew that nade wasn't going to hit him, so he's able to just stay here. And again, really nice position for you to be in. You got pretty good cover just from this kind of this chain link wall here. Okay, going to secure the burn. Looks like the lantern didn't quite take care of it. Moves up to secure it. We hear him cooking, so we just back out again. Spider's so loud, man. So much is going on in my ears right now. But one thing to take note of there is that you hear the nade cooking, but it's more than... He might have bulwark too. I didn't catch if he did or not, but it's more than likely that nade from that distance isn't going to kill you, so you can kind of stay in it and tank it rather than running out and giving up your position. That's something to take note of with grenades if you have something coming at you. Unless it's like a big dino bundle, you can kind of tank things, and that's one reason why bulwark is so good to bring in, because meta is kind of explosive stuff right now, explosive crossbow, go, things like that. But you can kind of tank this and stay in the fight, which is a really good thing to do. And that's exactly what he does here. Just keep your position. He is in a real power position here, like we said. You don't want to give that up. So even if a nade's coming at you, again, pretty unlikely it's going to kill you from here. It is a risk. It could kill you, but just kind of based on the odds. And again, if you have bulwark or something like that, you can kind of negate it. But I like the decision to just stay here and just tank the hit. Because again, also more than likely with Spider blocking this guy's path, he's not going to push you even after he hits you with a nade. So I like the decision to just tank it. That's one thing to take note of. Like, when do I tank the explosive? When do I run away? When do I push somebody and try and get them while they're cooking? Definitely wasn't the move here to do that, which is why he didn't. But just one thing with explosive, you have all kinds of different options if you hear an explosive coming at you. So he makes the right play here to just keep his position, which I like. Oh, no. Is that a headshot? I think it was. Oh, man. Okay. Look at this position, though. Like, I know I'm stopping it again, but look at this position. Like, he has complete cover here. He's the only thing is outside. Somebody could see him from outside. But as far as fighting these guys right in front of him, he has complete cover. It's really hard to see him, and he knows exactly where they are. Maybe they're not still quite sure where he's at. Just a real power position. He's able to get I think it was a headshot. I think I heard that, but he's able to get a really easy kill on this person because they don't really know where he is. Hard to see him. He's got good cover, good, poor visibility for the other team. So I love this position and just a great headshot. Let's watch it again. Oh, yeah. Easy, man. I think the guy was shooting Spider. I didn't think he was shooting at Witty. I think he was shooting Spider. Probably has no idea he's there, to be honest. So this will be interesting to see how he plays this. Oh, okay. Boom. There it is. We hear somebody coming up behind him. Okay, you see how quickly he decides to move? Listen. Steps, move. Okay, that's it. I know I'm pausing it a lot, but this is another thing that separates, good players from not as good players, skilled from not as skilled. Instant decision making. You hear somebody coming up behind you, you hear a cue in the game, a cook, a footstep, a shot, whatever it is, you instantly react to it. You instantly make a decision to do something about it. And that's what he does here. Here's steps, know that he's kind of exposed, in this position. They can see him from out there, immediately moves. And I know it's a little thing and you might be thinking, well, obviously, but I know a lot of people that just stay there. You just stay in the same angle. You don't ever move. You don't ever react to what's going on around you. Maybe you think like, oh, if I just stay in this bush hidden, like nothing's going to happen to me. Or if I stay in this angle or this hallway or whatever the case may be, this is the better decision to just react to the things around you. You hear steps, you're exposed, get out of there. Maybe somebody a little bit less skilled would go, oh, I can just stay here. They don't know I'm here. They probably do, especially if you're playing against skilled players. If they hear you take a few shots in succession, they're going to be able to figure out where you are. And this guy might have been wrapping him, rotating around. Could be another team. I think he said it's a new team, but they're coming up behind him. They're going to know where he is. So just instant reaction, and I know it's like, well, obviously, but maybe it's not so obvious if you're watching. And that's one thing to take note of. React quickly to the things around you. Make decisions fast. And it takes Tear Spider here. Looks like it's just going to end its own life with the... Ooh, did he hear the res? I didn't even hear it. I didn't hear it. He might have heard it in game. Okay, come on, man. Look at this. Oof, very nice, very nice. Not the hardest thing in the world, like the guy's just crouching there getting a res, but I just love the play. Again, he's moving up quick. Oh, okay, are we serious right now? Spider is driving me crazy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, this is so smart. There's a trap there. If you saw him take note of that a second ago, I don't know if he's thinking that, but I'm going to assume that he was because I probably would have been thinking that, which is if somebody pushes through here, they're going to get hit with this and they're going to be a really easy kill no matter what. So he actually gets a nice headshot on him. He two-taps somebody to get a headshot on the second hit, but this person pushes through, which wasn't the worst play, just aggress. Like, I think they started their aggression a little too soon, so you could kind of hear them coming up. So kind of made them a little bit easier of a kill. Again, that's something, probably a mistake they made. Like, if you're going to aggress, like, make sure you can actually get there and you're not making a ton of noise. It was a good play, and Witty is just very good, so obviously he reacts very quickly. But, if you're going to make a move like this, make it quickly. They probably made it a little bit too slowly, made too much noise, so he reacted. But very smart on his part, knows the trap is going to take off, 75 health or so. And then you can just one tap this person to the chest. Again, he gets a headshot, but I just like the quick reaction. I like, you know, he stays in that doorway because it's like, it's pretty safe position for him. There's a trap there. They've got to come through that. They're going to get hurt, and you can just kind of stay in it, even though he doesn't have a shotgun, which is kind of why I'm pointing this out. No shotgun, but staying in it. Now, Dolch P is a absolutely elite weapon, you know, very S tier weapon. So he still has a good chance, but I just like the play here. I like just staying in it, knowing this person's coming in. They're going to hit a trap. I'm just going to take care of them. Crosshair placement, whips around, puts his crosshair right at head height. Moving quick, getting a burn on. Ooh, wow. That must have been a revive bolt. Let's see. Yep, revive bolt, which is... Come on, man. Everything's happening so quickly, which is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, this is what separates a lot of the time skilled players and less skilled players. Like, look at how fast he's moving and making decisions. Person gets up, I'm going. I'm getting out there. I'm aggressing. I know I have a fast-firing weapon that is absolutely elite in the Dolch P. I'm getting out here. I'm gonna take this person down again. Now, they got res bolted, which is out of the game now. You know, W Crytek, it's out of the game, but that did happen in this game. And they also could have gotten a res off somehow. They could have got a necro, you know, so this is still applicable. But what's more important is that Witty just, boom, he moves quickly. Like, I talk about this all the time. If you can just stay in front of your opponents, if you can just move faster than them, you know, be quicker thinking than them, you're going to get them down. This person probably doesn't expect them to immediately pop out and come for him again, but that's exactly what he does. Gets an easy follow-up kill. Later. Not ready. They weren't ready. Weren't even looking his way. Not ready because he's moving so quick. He's making decisions fast. Reload the fire. Maybe try and get a burn off. Yep, boom, right there. There it is, man. Quick. Look at him go, man. He's in such a flow state. This is awesome to watch. Watching for the res bolt again, or the necro, or whatever. You know, again, this is still applicable. Somebody could necro, the other team could the other teammate could necro him. Like, still applicable. You know, going for a choke bomb. Reset the trap. Yep, obviously, why not? Get our loots, baby. Our plunder right here from the guys we just annihilated a second ago. Man, we're moving quick, man. I love to watch this kind of a game. It's like what I wish I could be. You know what I mean? Like, I move fast, but I do not have this kind of aim, man. But this is satisfying to watch. What I wish I could be. Nice. Okay. Look at this again. Kobe, baby. Look at that throw. Kobe! Look at this, though. Look at this. Look at how quickly he's making decisions. Okay, so what happened to this guy? Does he know he's hurt? Yes. He hears him get hurt right there. Yes. Look at this. Massive Giga Brain right here. He hears this guy get hurt, and then he hears him trying to run away. He's trying to get away from this fight. He's trying to go get cover. Kind of a mistake on this guy's part. He probably should have just healed before running out into the open. Not the best idea, but the best idea for Witty here. Push up fast. This guy's running away. He's not looking at you. He's not peeking this window. Easy time to just poke out and get a free kill on this guy, which is exactly what he does. This is, again, something to take note of. Like, take advantage of situations. This guy gets hurt. He's running out in the open. Now's the time to press the advantage. You know, Witty's got crazy aim, and you're seeing that on display here. Like, he's just popping heads, but he's also making super smart decisions. And that can translate to my game, your game. Maybe you don't have the same kind of aim as Witty. I know I don't. But this stuff can translate, you know? So not only does he pop out, get a kill on this guy when he's not looking, very free kill, very easy. Watch how fast he follows up with a burn here. Instantaneous Kobe right here. Instant. And is he hotkeying? I think he hotkeyed. Boom. Shout out, baby. Use hotkeys, man. I talk about it in my Ultimate Hunt Showdown guide. Go check it out. Hotkeys, baby. Use them. Instant switch Kobe, baby. You love to see it. I mean, this guy's cooked. Literally, figuratively, this guy's cooked. Very smart trap placement, just on the other side of a corner there. That's one thing very quickly about traps, just really quick. A lot of people just put them in super obvious places and they're pretty easy to avoid or disarm or whatever. That's a great place because it's not on a stairway where people are looking. It's not at the top of the stairs where people usually look. It's right around a corner where people generally think they're safe. So very smart trap placement there. Just one quick note.
That's this well. Yep. I mean, good loadout makes your life a little bit easier.
Good loadout makes it, yeah. Good loadout.
Nobody gonna come
no
save
kidding.
him. Not that I mind, but
Quite possibly, more than likely, the best loadout in the game. Maybe a Crown and King with the Dolch P or something, but this is up there, man. Probably the best, because you got long ammo, too. And if you have aim like this, you don't need a shotgun, man. You're just clicking heads out there. That ain't me. That's why I use shotguns, baby. That is why I use shotguns. Little secret there.
Somebody got killed.
Maybe not so secret. Yeah, somebody just got obliterated out here. Ooh. Check this out. I like this. Somebody dies. He knows there's a fight going on. He's just going to kind of creep up a little bit. Take a look at what's going on. We'll see if he gets somebody, but I like that decision of there's a fight going on. Let's just kind of third party. Let's move up a little bit here. We don't need to just sit in the boss layer and hole up and be afraid and not do anything. There's obviously a fight. These guys are going to be distracted. Probably a good time to just, let's just take a peek and see what's going on. I bet he gets this guy right here. I don't know, but I bet he gets this one that's running out in the open in the mud. What did we say? What did we say? So great idea for Witty. Move up here, third party. Just take a peek at what's going on. Gets a kill. Horrible idea for this guy. Big mistake. This is one thing you do not want to be doing. If you just start cooking something out in the open, man, it's a death sentence, okay? And that's exactly what happens to this guy, especially in higher tier lobbies, which Witty is obviously in. That's a death sentence, man. You can't just cook something and stand still out in the open. That's why Surefoot's a really good idea. You can bob and weave, push up while you're cooking something and throwing up, or just jump around like we were talking at the very beginning of the video. Make yourself a hard target. Jump around, you know, just don't let your head be so easy to get like it is right here. You know, this guy literally just, oh, I'm just going to stand here like this. Just imagine you're just standing still, how easy it is to get you. It's exactly what we see there. So mistake on his part, but how did this happen? How did we get here? Because Witty pushed up. He didn't just sit in boss layer and hole up and do nothing and concertina himself in. He pushes up, gets involved with the fight, gets a super easy kill here. Very nice headshot. So satisfying, man. Oh, this guy decides now's the time. Oh, misses the... Okay. So not only are we getting sick aim, we're also just getting big brain plays, man. So I don't know what this guy was thinking. I don't know exactly what's going on. Maybe he, for some reason, thought this was the time to, like, push up. Maybe that's his teammate. I'm really not sure. But this guy just decides to YOLO out in the open here. Kind of gets cooked by AI here. Like, he kind of gets screwed a little bit. You know, that's unfortunate. This is why AI sucks, you know, and why you kind of have to, like, figure out how to take it out. But kind of unfortunate here. He gets hung up on this cart, and then super smart play on Witty's part here. Gets a tag. This guy goes behind. He can't really penetrate. Can't really get him behind that cart, but there's a red barrel right there. So just good situational awareness. Another thing to take note of. When you're in a fight like this, look around you. What kind of obstacles or world things are there around you? Is there a hive barrel you could shoot maybe in this corner that would come after this guy? Is there a red barrel like this? What kind of things can you use? Is there a lantern above somebody? Like, that's another thing that'll separate you and get you better at the game. Just using the environment to your advantage. Exactly what he does here. Use the environment to your advantage. Another reason I love bringing flare pistol, I can hot swap to that in the middle of the fight and just blast a red barrel in half a second before they can react. You know, Dolch P works for that too because it's very fast firing. No. Come on, man. What are we doing? I'm so sick of watching this, man, because I just can't do this. No, this is awesome. This loadout is pretty good. Yeah, some people might say, man. Good grief. That was sick. Sick shot, man. Just keep grinding, baby. We'll get there one day, huh? Sheesh, man. What a shot. Guessing, let's see if he goes for the burn on this one. Oh, he's hearing stuff that I'm not hearing, man. I'm not hearing these people going for reses, but it's secondhand for me, so he's probably hearing it mid-game. And I'm also yapping, so I can't hear myself over my own thoughts. Crosshair placement. Ooh, this guy just necroed, maybe? Look at how quickly he reacts, man. He's got some good headphones, and he's also just been playing this game forever, so he knows what's up. But here's this guy. I did hear that. Here's this guy. He must have self-res or something, or got necroed. But here's this guy res. I guess it would be over here. Here's this guy res. Immediately flips. He's fighting this guy, setting up his crosshair to get this guy. Instantaneously, within half a second, just flips around and kills this guy. Doesn't even have a chance. Long ammo, baby. Look at how powerful this is. Insane. Doesn't even headshot him. Just immediately downs him again. Res. Dead. Just like that, man. Insane. While he's fighting somebody else. Ridiculous. Ridiculous awareness and just decision making. Quick, quick, quick. Hunt Showdown flow state right here, man. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Okay, hello? Okay, I couldn't see him because of compression. He probably saw him, but good grief, man. I like this movement, though. Look at this little movement. Yeah, okay. I really like this. He gets the flare pistol shot, secures it, and then just does a nice little like whip jump peek to the left there, kind of inertia peek. I don't know, that's what I'm going to call it. But you kind of like quickly move your mouse and your body one way and then jump, and it kind of gives you a little momentum and inertia, makes you, again, a hard target. So he does that here, gets a nice tag on him. This guy's got to go behind the cart. He sees him through the cracks. If it's me, I'm probably not going to see this guy. I don't have that kind of vision. The vision, man. I don't have that kind of vision. He sees him through the cracks, though. Nice headshot. If it's me, I'm pulling out a fake grenade, throwing it over this cart, forcing this guy to come out and just going to down him there. That's my play. But hey, this is so much better. Just a nice headshot. Nice little immersion, or maybe it's there that he did it. You see that though? Right, left, quick, inertia. I like that. I'm going to coin that, inertia peak. Maybe it's already been coined, but I'm going to say I coined it. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? What is happening this game? Look at how, okay. Headshot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 headshots within like 6 seconds. Come on, man. What are we doing? I'm sick of watching you, man. You're too good.
People wonder why people like Hornet, Rockter, and I don't always play more than Spitzer don't. Damn.
Exactly, man. Exactly. This is why really good players don't always play this, because they'll just, oh, is that it? Oh, he just wiped everybody. This is why really good players don't always just play this. You heard him, but he says, people wonder why, you know, Rockta, Hornet, and myself don't always play this loadout. It's because they'd be wiping people every single game, you know? Like, they kind of have to play meme loadouts and fun loadouts. Otherwise, they're going to just completely wreck. Now, for me, you know, I will say, like, I don't have this kind of aim, so I can't do this well with this loadout. However, the Dolch is so forgiving because it's very quick firing, and the Dolch P especially, very limited sway, very nice crosshair, like so fast at firing, so it is very forgiving. You can kind of just spam people down, but this, I mean, imagine if Rockta or him, Witty, was playing this loadout every single game. He's winning every game. He wipes everybody this game, but it's not just that, you know, it's not just the loadout. It's also the aim. It's the quick decision making. It's all of the above, man. But you play this loadout every game as a top tier player, you're going to win most games. I don't know if anything else happens here. Just going to like let it play for a minute.
This loadout takes skill.
This loadout takes skill. Exactly. Again, like, I'm probably not hitting these shots. You might not be hitting every one of these shots, but it's definitely an S tier, S plus tier loadout. No doubt about it. Did we get a breakdown? Let's see. Just going to fast forward a little bit. I think he got everybody here. We get the... Oh, 13? No. What? I did not count that many. No way, man. We just watched 13 kills in like 5 minutes. What? I guess it was like 10 minutes.
13. Damn. What a round.
Yeah. What a round. Good grief, man. Wow. Okay. We'll leave it there. That's insane, man. 13 kills. I didn't even know he got that many. Like, I'm trying to think. I guess he probably killed that first time like 4 times, first team, and then he got that one outside twice on the rail there. I guess he did get that like tier 2 brown coat guy twice outside. Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah. I guess it was about 13. Dang. It just happened so fast, man. I was thinking we had like 8, but good grief, 13 kills, man. What a game. I mean, so much to take from. We talked about it a lot already, so I won't belabor the point, but so much to learn from here. You know, even if it's not just aim. Like, obviously, one thing we do see a lot, I kept mentioning it, crosshair placement. We did see that a lot in this game, and that's one thing I also mentioned in my Ultimate Hunt Showdown guide. Go check it out if you haven't watched it. But that's one thing that I talk about a lot, is just if you can just line up your crosshair where people are generally going to be, their heads are going to be, you're going to get a lot more kills because you're just there already. Somebody comes rushing around a corner, your crosshair's already there, boom, headshot. So we see that a lot here, but it's not just aim. It is aim for sure. I mean, Witty's this face right here is awesome, by the way. This is his reaction. He's like, yeah, I mean, of course, you know, like, I mean, just absolutely dominates. But it's not just aim. It's the quick decision making. It's, you know, it's getting up in the fight. It's knowing when to third party, knowing when to kind of hang. He says earlier, I'll wait for scan. Then he hears somebody die. He's like, no, I won't. I'm going to push up now. Like, just knowing what to do, man, making those quick decisions and then hitting your shots is always going to be a benefit. So like I say, guys, we're going to leave it there. What an absolutely killer game, man. Unstoppable loadout, S+ tier loadout here, man. And then Witty, man, one of the best games I've seen. You love to see it. Like I say, guys, we're going to leave it here. I hope you liked that one. And if you did, gamers, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.